Hello and welcome everybody. So we've all heard, the sayings, as within, so without, and like as above, so below, and as a man thinketh, so is he. All the way down to thy will be done in heaven as on earth. So basically, it's like water is seeking its own level. In other words, we've heard this, but what does it really mean? People ask me like, well, what is heaven? And I always say it's just another place the self-indulged person is going to go get everything they want. You know what I mean? So it's, in scripture, Jesus says that the kingdom of heaven is already within you, within conscience. And as many parts of the Bible, it's got to do with manifesting. It's got to do with our own perception, the way, the lens that we're looking through and perceiving life. And I've said this in the past, there's opportunities right in front of us all the time. How often do you notice the own tip of your own nose? It's right in front of you all day long, but unless we're focused on it, we can't bring it into fruition. Basically, our own I am statements. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am, this starts shaping and molding. And also it's how you feel when you're saying these statements, just squawking like a parrot all day long doesn't do anything. Obviously we got to put some feeling into it. The belief also. Basically, if you see yourself as a rock star in your own mind and you feel like a rock star, the world's gonna, the world around you will conform to your own, the way you're perceiving it. It really does. But it's not until we become aware of that fact, and start the daily, conditioning a little bit here and there, and watching what we're saying to ourselves, and see, your mood, your general feeling, and aspects of life. So the idea is, to create like your own deja vu. Like you've had deja vu where, you'll see you've been in a situation. It's like, man, I know I've been here before. I know what he's about to say. I know what he's about to say. So basically we want to do that in our own minds. See yourself in a 5 to maybe 10-second scenario, as deeply as you can get into it, and do this day after day. The first day it won't be perfect, but what you want to do is perfect it the way you see it, but also bring in all your senses. So when you're there, you can see, smell, taste, and touch everything through your own imagination, and after a few nights of doing this, you'll see little things start happening around your world that, can start nudging you towards that thing. So the universe doesn't want to hit you all at once with it, in other words. So I love y'all. We'll see you on the next one.